What's up, y'all? Blade from Red Eclipse bringing you another war recap. As you can see, we won 59 to 46, so not too tough of a war, but kind of fun because we did really well. We've had a couple of these wars where they should have been a lot easier than they were, and we just were not playing at our level, so missed a lot of 3 stars we should have gotten. But this one, we really thought we did well. We're able to get 3 stars on everything except for their number one, which is the Town Hall 10. And since we don't have any Town Hall 10s, we don't feel too badly about that. But even there, Philly actually came with that one with a pretty nice plan and got close. But either way, we were happy. Supercell was nice to us on Thanksgiving, so we got to go against an easier clan, take it a little easier, not have to be too worried and wreck our family time by worrying about this war. So happy about that, and looking forward to the next one, and hopefully we'll just continue. Hopefully, getting back into this steamrolling our opponents like this in these farming wars, because really this is what it should look like more often than not. So here we go. I'm going to show this first attack. Philly. I know you guys see him a lot because he is a beast. And this was a really neat attack. Uh, part of the reason I wanted to show this is just how unique the plan was. So first of all, he uses max attack type thing, opens up 3 air defenses with the quad quakes, and then zap quakes, the only air defense that is left. So he comes in here with a pretty beefy kill squad, and 3 golems, and then it's just gonna have 16 loons pretty much for the back end to start sending in as soon as air defenses go down. And ultimately, I mean, he could have had even more, as this one golem just is a little too far out there and totally misses the raid. Just sits there, eats up that cannon shot the whole time. But whatever. Lava Hound comes out of the CC. No big deal. Philly takes it in stride. He's got some wizards in there working on that. And they're just going to, kill that. Take down the lava pups. Meanwhile, his king's going inside. And there his king just finally locked onto the defending queen. Takes her down. Golem's still just walking around. Wizards, cleaning up pups. Queen, just hanging out in the back. Taking down air defenses. Pups are finally about gone. Wizard's going to rack up that final air defense standing, and then loons just start coming in, and 16 of these balloons, with nothing of note to hurt them anymore, just can't do anything. So really awesome attack here by Philly. One of the things I love, Philly is without a doubt one of the best attackers we have, and a lot of that comes down to his execution. He just, every time he goes in and executes really well. But this one, too, I mean, there are 2 pieces to every raid. One is your plan, and the second is your execution. And his plan was perfect. Just a really great way to completely wreck all of the good air defense this base had. And then was able to just go in and execute nicely and tear it apart. So, nice hit, Philly. There we go. Alright, next, just going to go right down the line here at first, and since we did have a lot of really nice attacks, I'm going to show quite a few in this video, more than I usually do. So, might be a little longer. Hope that's cool, hope you guys enjoy it. Pooh's here, he comes in pretty straight, Shattered Goho, coming in from the top left side. Golems down, Wizards down, just to clear out some of this trash. Queen down as well. Wall Breakers headed in. Doesn't have far to go to get to that queen. Not a lot of giant bomb spots or anything to disrupt by coming from this angle, but definitely gonna take out quite a bit and get a lot of use out of his golems. I think just from tanking. Queen goes down and hog deployment, pretty much just a 2-finger drop from the right hand side there. And all that's left, since he didn't have to invest too much in his kill squad, it would have 3 heals, which 3 heals is plenty to have to wrap up a base like this. No really good double giant bombs. In fact, I don't think there were any double giant bomb sets in the base at all. Uh, so real easy to wrap that up. The defending CC lives quite a while. Oh, there is a double giant bomb right there. I think there was on this side too. It just sort of triggered awkwardly. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I kind of forgot what I was thinking there for a second, but it just doesn't matter. The way he comes at the space, it works out perfectly fine. Just a really nice, straightforward go-ho. So, wanted to bring that to you. And, Poos, way to go. Way to wreck it. Alrighty. Excuse me. And again, so this guy bestows. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Pretty new to our clan. This actually, I think, is his first war with us, and this might have been his very first attack with us ever. I could be wrong about that, um, but I think that's the case. But he just comes in here right off the bat, shows us what he's about, and he's about getting 3 stars. We were excited to see him join. Much higher level Town Hall 9, uh, which is good, and we have some nice high level Town Hall 9s, but it's really good to see some additions there as well. I think starting out this raid, excuse me, it's kind of a weird CC composition with that P.E.K.K.A. in there. So it might have thrown him off a little bit, so I think he just decides to let that poison soften it up, send one of his columns down, then let the Wiz and Archer Queen, finish that off while he chases down that column, and then sends in the second to complete his shattered entry here that he's going to use to get into the base, kill that queen, take out a couple bomb spots. And one of the things you see right there, he actually sends in a test wall breaker following too, which is really nice. That's a very, very wise thing to do. I mean, it's a lot of people don't do it. Sometimes, when your army composition really comes down to the very last troop, sometimes you just can't afford it, and you almost have to, do something else. But he plays that pretty conservative. He said he does that all the time, which I like. That's definitely a very good practice to have. Wouldn't have mattered here, but anyways, I'm rambling on about wall breakers. Meanwhile, his hogs, really nice surgical deployment around the left-hand side, just going up and ripping through this base. Got a couple single giant bombs up there, but he's got plenty of heals to keep those guys alive as they just continue to rip through defenses. And look at that. Just a giant pack of hogs left. Both heroes still alive. Queen at full health. Hasn't even used her ability until cleanup, so that's nice. And, this king's just pretty much going to beat through walls. He jumped into that core compartment with high-level walls, and he just never ends up getting out of there. But really nice job, Beastos. Welcome to the clan. Glad to have you with us. Let's see. So next, 2 other Town Hall 9 attacks I'm going to show you. This one is absolutely awesome. We were absolutely going crazy with this attack. As I've talked about before, our Town Hall 8s are, getting really good. And in these farming wars like this, I mean, it has been a very long time since I've seen them let any Town Hall 8s go without 3 stars, to where we would have to have a Town Hall 9 drop down and hit them. So, this war was no different, and they cleared out those Town Hall 8s so quickly that, I mean, we had just a ton of Town Hall 8 attacks left to start hitting Town Hall 9s for 2-star attempts and just sort of getting some scouting done so that the Town Hall 9s with attacks left could see where some traps are and whatnot. So that's the idea here. We're sending them in, counseling them with some more 2-star type strategies. So as you can see, there's actually witches in this CC, in Nick's CC. So this is kind of like a go wee wipe, and he's got some back end hogs, and he just comes in here, quakes down that center wall to get all of that center compartment open, which is really nice. And he gets the. He's trying to get the lure here. I assume that's what he was trying to do. Doesn't get it. That's fine. Gets one easy defense with that balloon, and just sends his golems right in. Some Teslars are gonna pop, shake things up just a little bit, but he's got plenty of wizards coming in behind to finish off that funnel. Take down those Teslas that are working on his golems. And now once that funnel is pretty well completed, starts dropping in the P.E.K.K.A. and witches now coming in behind, King coming in, and still has plenty of a good amount of golem health left in there. Drops a rage to just sort of speed things up, get him into that core more, because again his plan here is mostly just to expose what all's going on in that big compartment down there. But whatever, he puts the poison down on those CC troops. Wizards and witches just kind of step up and work on that while they're all targeting his king and other golems. Then here he goes. Just his P.E.K.K.A. actually walked, as you can see, but he starts in with these back end hogs up at the top, and then sending some in on the left hand side. Triggers a double giant bomb set over there on the left, probably another one over here on the right, but pathing ends up working out just right. And even with no heal spells and level 4 hogs, these hogs just clean up everything around the outside, while his golems and kill squad are still doing work in the middle. He's got a ton of golemites left still. And here, actually, his hogs are finally going to run out of steam up against this giant bomb there. They finally get baconed. But all that's left is this cannon and this wizard tower. And his P.E.K.K.A. comes in, takes out this cannon. And meanwhile, he's got some guys trying to beat through walls to get to the wizard tower. And he has one wizard step up and just tear it down. There he goes. Takes down the wizard tower. And now it's just all cleanup. He's still got plenty of witches, plenty of skeletons, a couple golemites, king and P.E.K.K.A. Just going to sort of run around and clean up this base. We were going absolutely insane. Nick, obviously, super excited, as he should be, because that is just awesome. Really awesome. We see one of our Town Hall 8s sort of stepping it up and getting the 3-star against the Town Hall 9. Won't see that too often. Obviously, yes, this is a much lower level base than a lot of Town Hall 9s that you will see, but really cool. Love seeing it. Great job, Nick. Next, gonna make it up to Grantham, who last war in the Clean Freak video I showed a fail that he had, so this war we're gonna show him get a nice 3-star here on again another lower level Town Hall 9, but he's got all the new defenses. He's got expos there, and Grantham's just gonna come in here and get it done. I think once he saw that hound in the CC, I don't think he was quite ready for that. So I think he took a second to sort of gather himself and decide how he was going to deal with that. Excuse me. And I don't know if it was a conscious decision to just say, just going to kind of ignore this and go about my raid, or if that was just if he just sort of did. But either way, it kind of worked out. Where this hound, I don't think ever actually pops. He ends up going one-on-one with a wizard here, but the wizard, hound's got plenty of health. Even though he sucks at taking down the wizard, it lasts a while. Meanwhile, his golems and heroes are going in here. He's about to take out the defending queen and just get into the base a little bit, do a lot of tanking, and we're going to start seeing hogs flow in here soon. Got a giant to do a little tanking first as well. And then you see that surgical hog deployment just coming around the whole outside. Meanwhile, again, as you can see, that lava hound is still up there. It's just just sniping off wizards. And now he gets locked on to a Golemite, and that's the end. We're not going to have to worry about that hound at all anymore. Um, doesn't drop the best poison spell there, trying to take out those skeletons. Didn't really cover a lot of defenses where the hogs are going to be pathing through and whatnot, but that's okay. I mean, he's got a ton of hogs left here. Yeah, just a really, really big pack to go and finish that off. Could have swagged that heal, but drops it to just keep his hogs alive, which, ultimately pretty, conservative choice, but a good choice, making sure his hogs are going to have plenty of health as they run around the rest of the base and help out with cleanup. They could have hit a stray giant bomb, like that one right there that pops, and that could have been the end of a big pack that obviously does a ton of cleanup work. So, anyways, great attack, Grantham. Way to keep your composure when you see that hound come out, and just deal with it accordingly. So, good job. Sorry, I keep coughing, guys. Okay, I'm going to show just a couple Town Hall 8 attacks this war. So this is another guy who's new to us, Will. I believe he came from Lethal Venom. The story there is we sort of set up a mixed scrimmage with them, and it fell through, but there were some issues with Lethal Venom, so their clan ended after that, so we got a couple people from them, and as they were all starting to look around and look for new homes, but Will is one of those guys who came over. Glad he came over. Just runs a really nice straight hog attack against this Town Hall 8 here. Sends a loon up there to get a couple, get one free building and do a little bit of damage to that mortar. But as you can see here, a couple good giant bomb spots, and he does the right thing in just sending small groups of hogs to go in there and open those up and trigger them. So only loses a very small amount of hogs to that double giant bomb, which was a decent double giant bomb as far as pathing is concerned. But then he's still got plenty left. He still has 5 in the bag. Oh, there they go down now. That he's just sort of centered around the outside. Still has 2 more heal spells. And just, very little base, very few defenses left to worry about as his hogs are tracking through there. Going to send down his king to do a little bit of tanking on that cannon, which is going to help him out as, again, he's just got plenty of heal left to keep those hogs alive as they take down the final defenses, and then they're going to take down some skellies, that king, and just do some cleanup. A little slow on his cleanup troops. He had 5 wizards in the bag left for cleanup. Those could have gone down, 20 seconds ago or longer, and this whole right side of the base would already be down, and all that would be left is for them to either keep walking around or start beating through those walls to get towards that town hall. But doesn't matter. Will crushed it anyways. He beat the base, so great job, Will. Alright, and I think I got one. Yes, Juice. Juice actually, as you can see here, had a really nice 6-star war. Both were fresh hits, so great job, Juice. We had a couple guys with 6-star wars in this one. So yeah, just great job all around. Juice comes in here, starts off standard CC lure. Does the barbarian feed style CC kill. Not sure what that extra hog was for, honestly, but sends us down here. Ends up dropping a poison to soften that up. While he kind of has to he uses a couple wizards against this. Maybe not the best practice, but yeah, it works. It gets the job done, and that's what's most important. Is in the end is that dragon is dead. And anyway, so hogs go in here, 3-finger deployment, and I'm not sure how detailed his planning was on his pathing, but he ends up with just a huge pack of hogs, all sort of congregating there on that left side of the base, going into the center, coming back out. Heal spell, keeping that pack alive, but just still a very big pack left up at the top, taking full advantage of that heal spell, going up there, finishing off that cannon, and yeah, again, a straight hog attack. No double giant bombs in there, or yeah, no double giant bombs, and I mean he just absolutely wrecks it. Pathing worked out well, heal spells were placed nicely, and yeah, just great attack juice. Second one was just like it, also an excellent attack, but I don't want to take up too much of the video here. I wanted to get some guys featured on here that we haven't shown before, so that's here's one for Juice. Really nice hit. And I think that is all. Double check through here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was all. Those are all of them that I wanted to show for this video. So anyways, ready clips. Awesome job. Way to kill it this war. And looking forward to seeing the current war as it goes, as it unfolds, as we will be killing it again, I am sure. And I've been out the past 2 wars upgrading my queen and just enjoying the holidays. I wouldn't be able to spend the time that I usually like to be involved with attack planning and all that sort of stuff. So took a took a couple wars off, but we'll be back in full force as this the next week starts up, and hopefully we have a really cool arranged matchup coming for you in about a week. So more on that to come. Definitely looking forward to that big time, and hopefully we'll give a lot of cool content out of that war. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me some comments if you have anything, any feedback for me. Always look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, peace.